Welcome back to the channel. There is something interesting about human behavior that most people never stop to notice. Some individuals speak constantly, yet when you listen closely, there is very little substance in what they say, while others remain quiet most of the time. Yet their understanding of life, people, and situations runs much deeper than it appears on the surface. True intelligence is not always loud, and it rarely tries to prove itself. In fact, many highly intelligent people do not look extraordinary from the outside. They are not always trying to impress others, they do not seek attention, and they are not interested in showing off what they know. But if you observe them carefully, the way they think, the way they observe, and the way they interpret life is very different. Unfortunately, these traits are often misunderstood. People assume something is wrong with them, when in reality, these are signs of a deeper and more thoughtful mind. In this video, you are going to explore these signs in a practical and meaningful way, while also improving your English naturally. So stay with me, because you might discover something about yourself that you never fully understood before. The first sign is that they enjoy being alone and comfortable in silence. This is one of the most misunderstood traits. Society often labels quiet people as shy, weak, or socially awkward, but that assumption is not always correct. In many cases, the opposite is true. Intelligent people are not afraid of solitude. They are comfortable with it because their mind remains active even in silence. They do not need constant noise or endless conversation to feel alive or connected. They can sit alone and still feel deeply engaged. When most people are alone, they feel bored and immediately look for distractions like phones, social media, or conversation. But intelligent individuals use that silence differently. They reflect, analyze, replay situations, and try to understand things at a deeper level. Their growth often happens in these quiet moments, not in noise. Silence gives them mental space, and that space allows clarity to develop. They do not avoid people because they dislike them. They simply value their mental energy. Too much noise, too many opinions, and too much unnecessary interaction can drain them, so they protect their peace. Another important point is that being alone helps them think independently. When you are always surrounded by others, your thinking becomes influenced, but in solitude, your thoughts become your own. This is why they enjoy activities like reading, walking, and thinking alone. It is not loneliness, it is completeness. Loneliness feels empty, while solitude feels full. Intelligent people often experience the second. They are not dependent on others for peace because they create it within themselves. Now, ask yourself, if your life is always filled with noise and distraction, when do you actually understand yourself? When do you think deeply? This is why silence is powerful, and intelligent people naturally move toward depth rather than surface. The second sign is the pressure they feel to succeed. From the outside, they may look calm, but internally, they often carry a strong sense of responsibility toward their own potential. Most people are satisfied with average results if life feels stable, but intelligent individuals think differently. They feel capable of more, and because of that, they expect more from themselves. This pressure is not always external, it often comes from within. They want to grow, improve, and create meaning in their lives. They think about the future, their purpose, and what they can become. This mindset pushes them forward, but it can also create stress. When expectations are high, there is often a feeling of not doing enough or being behind. However, the key is understanding that pressure itself is not the problem. The way you respond to it determines whether it becomes harmful or helpful. If handled correctly, pressure becomes fuel. It drives discipline, focus, and growth. Instead of avoiding it, intelligent people learn to use it productively. They turn it into action. They keep moving forward rather than staying stuck in thought. The third sign is that they take calculated risks instead of random ones. Many people assume that intelligence leads to bold and reckless decisions, but the reality is different. Intelligent individuals do take risks, but they do so carefully. They think before they act. They analyze possible outcomes, consider consequences, and evaluate whether the risk is worth taking. A random risk is based on emotion, while a calculated risk is based on understanding. This does not mean they are afraid, it means they are aware. They understand that every decision carries consequences, so they do not act blindly. Even when they fail, they aim to gain something valuable from the experience. They are not afraid of failure, but they avoid unnecessary mistakes. Life always involves risk, whether you act or not, so their goal is to take the right kind of risk. This balance between logic and courage helps them make better decisions and achieve stronger outcomes. The fourth sign is that they question everything. Most people accept information as it is. If society says something is correct, they follow it without thinking. But intelligent individuals do not accept things blindly. They ask questions not to argue, but to understand. They want to know why something is true, who decided it, and whether there are alternative perspectives. This habit builds independent thinking. It protects them from misinformation and poor decisions. Questioning is not negativity, it is curiosity. It sharpens the mind and creates clarity. While others follow the crowd, they develop their own understanding. Even if people misunderstand them and ask why they think so much, they continue to explore deeper because they know that true intelligence comes from understanding, not just accepting. The fifth sign is that they often talk to themselves. This may sound unusual, but it is actually a powerful mental process. When they speak their thoughts out loud, they organize ideas, solve problems, and gain clarity. Thoughts in the mind can feel confusing, but when expressed, they become structured. This helps them make better decisions and understand themselves more clearly. Self talk also increases self awareness. It allows them to examine their emotions, reactions, and mistakes. Instead of avoiding their thoughts, they engage with them. This makes their thinking stronger and more refined. They are not afraid of their own mind. They work with it, and that is what gives them depth and clarity. The sixth sign is that they sometimes struggle to connect with people, and this is often misunderstood in the wrong way. Many assume that difficulty in social connection means weakness or poor social skills, but that is not always true. Intelligent individuals often think deeply, observe carefully, and feel things more intensely, which makes it harder for them to connect through surface level conversations. Most everyday interactions revolve around simple topics, casual talk, and light discussions, which many people enjoy and find comfortable, but for someone who naturally seeks depth, these conversations can feel empty or unfulfilling. They are not disconnected because they dislike people. They simply crave meaningful conversations about ideas, growth, purpose, and understanding. When they cannot find that depth, they may feel out of place even when surrounded by others. This does not mean they cannot connect, it means they are selective. They prefer a few deep, genuine relationships over many shallow ones. Their awareness also plays a role because they observe behavior, notice patterns, and understand intentions, which makes them more cautious about trust. This protects them, but also slows down connection. The key is understanding that not every connection needs to happen. What matters is finding the right people, because true connection feels natural and does not require forcing yourself to fit in. The seventh sign is their focus on quantity over perfection. This idea is often misunderstood. It does not mean producing low quality work, it means understanding that improvement comes through repetition. Many people wait for the perfect moment, the perfect skill level, or the perfect conditions before they start something, and because of that, they delay progress. Intelligent individuals take action instead. They try repeatedly, make mistakes, learn from them, and improve over time. They understand that quality is a result of practice, not a starting point. For example, when learning a language, someone who practices daily, even imperfectly, will improve much faster than someone who waits until they feel ready. This mindset removes fear because the focus shifts from perfection to progress. It builds consistency, and consistency leads to growth. They are not afraid of mistakes because they see them as part of the learning process. Instead of asking whether something is perfect, they ask whether they showed up and tried. Over time, this approach naturally improves skill and confidence. The eighth sign is that they tend to overthink. Overthinking is often labeled as a negative trait, but it is actually a sign of a deeply active mind. Intelligent individuals analyze situations from multiple angles. They reflect on the past, consider the future, and explore different possibilities. This helps them understand situations better and make informed decisions. But it can also lead to mental overload if not controlled. When thinking becomes excessive, it creates confusion, stress, and mental fatigue. The key difference is that intelligent people eventually learn to guide their thinking instead of being controlled by it. They ask themselves whether a thought is useful and whether it leads to action or clarity. If not, they learn to let it go. Overthinking becomes powerful when it is directed towards solutions instead of endless analysis. Action plays an important role here because it breaks the cycle of constant thinking. Thinking is valuable until it leads to clarity, but after that, action is necessary. The ninth sign is their strategic use of delay. While procrastination is usually considered negative, intelligent individuals sometimes delay intentionally, and this is very different from laziness. They understand that not every decision requires immediate action. Some situations need time, observation, and deeper thinking. Acting too quickly can lead to mistakes, so they pause when necessary. This delay allows ideas to develop and decisions to become clearer. The important difference is that their delay has a purpose. It improves the outcome rather than avoiding responsibility. They know when to act immediately and when to wait. This balance gives them control over their actions instead of being driven by urgency or pressure. The final sign is their strong self control. Intelligence is not just about thinking, it is also about discipline and control over actions, emotions, and habits. Most people act based on feelings. When they feel lazy, they stop working. When they feel angry, they react. When they feel distracted, they lose focus. Intelligent individuals understand that feelings are temporary, but actions shape life. They do not rely on motivation, they rely on discipline. Even when they do not feel like doing something, they still do what is necessary. They also control their emotional responses. Instead of reacting immediately, they pause, think, and choose their response carefully. This gives them strength because controlling reactions requires awareness and discipline. They are also mindful of their habits. They avoid unnecessary distractions and focus on what truly matters. This consistency leads to long-term results. Self-control is not about perfection. It is about awareness and making better choices over time. Every small act of discipline builds strength and clarity. When you understand and control yourself, you gain the ability to handle life more effectively. Now, if you reflect on everything discussed, you may recognize some of these traits within yourself. These signs are not meant to label or compare, but to create awareness. Intelligence is not about knowing everything or proving yourself to others. It is about thinking clearly, acting wisely, and growing continuously. You do not need to fit into every situation or meet every expectation. Instead, focus on understanding your own mind and improving step by step. If you think deeply, use it as a strength. If you feel different, accept it. If you notice things others do not, value that ability. Your mind is your greatest tool, and when you learn how to guide it, your life begins to change. Keep learning, keep improving, and keep moving forward because real growth happens when awareness turns into action.